Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the distance learning program. It's great to be with you, and I hope that everybody is doing well and your families are healthy and safe. Today, we're going to begin the lesson doing pronunciation from the Oxford Picture Dictionary. So, if you'll turn to page 70 in the Oxford Picture Dictionary, we're going to discuss different types of meat and poultry. I'm going to read the words and phrases, and if you can follow along with me and repeat after me, that would be great. Meat and poultry. Beef. Roast. Steak. Stewing beef. Ground beef. Beef ribs. Veal cutlets. Liver. Tripe. Pork. Ham. Pork chops. Bacon. Sausage. Lamb. Lamb shanks. Leg of lamb. Lamb chops. Poultry. Chicken. Turkey. Duck. Breasts. Wings. Legs. Thighs. Drumsticks. Raw chicken. Raw chicken means uncooked chicken. Cooked chicken. More vocabulary. Vegetarian. A person who doesn't eat meat. Boneless. Meat and poultry without bones. Skinless. Poultry without skin. Ask your classmates. Share the answers. What kind of meat do you eat most often? What kind of meat do you use in soups? What part of the chicken do you like the most? Now please turn to page 71. Seafood and deli. Fish. Trout. Catfish. Whole salmon. Salmon steak. Swordfish. Halibut steak. Tuna. Cod. Shellfish. Crab. Lobster. Shrimp. Scallops. mussels, oysters, clams, fresh fish, frozen fish, white bread, wheat bread, rye bread, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, salami, smoked turkey, American cheese, Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese. Ways to order at the counter. I'd like some roast beef. I'll have a halibut steak and some shrimp. Could I get some Swiss cheese? Pair practice, make new conversations. What can I get for you? I'd like some roast beef. How about a pound? A pound of roast beef coming up. All right, that concludes our pronunciation part of the lesson. Now, we're going to move to the Ventures3 book, and I'm going to do lesson 6A. Lesson 6A on page 70 in the Ventures3 book. But before you open your books, I'd like to just talk about what we're going to discuss today, and that's time management. Time management. Let's begin by talking about what time management is. Time management is the wise use of your time. So, how do you try to stay organized and do all of the different things that you need to do during the day? Sometimes people plan what they're going to do in advance, and that's a very good tool to use for managing your time. Here are a couple of questions I'd like for you to think about. What do you have to do on a very busy day? What do you have to do on a very busy day? Think about all of the different tasks or activities that you have during the day, and let's talk about that. Some people might say, get children ready for school. Get children ready for school. That would be one of the activities that you might do during the day. Another activity could be clean the house. Clean the house. Another activity could be go to work. Go grocery shopping. So many times people have a lot of activities that they need to plan for. They need to plan during the day. Some people might say study for a test. And finally, the last activity might be do the laundry. Now, some of you might be retired, or you might not have children living with you at home, so you might not have all of these activities that you need to plan for. But we're going to talk about time management. So let's look at page 70 and look at the pictures on page 70. It says, what do you see? It looks like a student or someone who is working on writing something, because the pencil looks like it's broken and it's lying on a piece of paper, a tablet, and there are several crumpled pieces of paper on the desk. And you can see this is a calculator in the bottom of the picture. So this might be a student, and he might be having a difficult time writing maybe a paper or an essay. This could be a young student. Here, this looks like a woman who might be the mother of this young student. And it doesn't look like she's very happy. Down here in picture 3, this looks like a workbook. And it doesn't look like it's been completed yet. The work doesn't look like it's been completed. And there are several notebooks on the table here, a pencil, and maybe there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but it hasn't been finished. And then over here in picture 4, here's a guitar, and it's sitting on a guitar stand. And we have some bags of trash. It looks like bags of trash in the picture. So these might be different types of activities that need to be planned for. Playing the guitar, taking out the trash. And since this is a lesson on time management, the lesson is probably going to be about how to plan for doing all of these different tasks. Now, if you'll turn to the back of the book, I'm going to read lesson 6A. One second, I'll be right with you. All right, now that I've found lesson 6A at the back of the book, I'm going to read the conversation between Winston and his mom. Winston, what are you doing? I'm thinking. No, you're not. You're procrastinating. You always procrastinate. Procrastinate means to put things off, to wait until a later time to do something. I'm getting very impatient with you. I asked you to take out the trash 2 hours ago, and you haven't done it yet. Oh, Mom, do you have homework? Yeah, but I can't decide what to do first. Would you like some help? Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, so why don't you make a to-do list? You know, write down all the tasks you have to do. Okay, I've got math, an English essay, and a history project. Uh-huh. What else? I have to practice guitar. I have a lesson tomorrow. And don't forget the trash. Write that down too. Okay, now what? Prioritize. Prioritize means to put things in order of importance. Put things in order of importance. What are you going to do first, second, third, and so on? Well, guitar is first. It's the most fun. Nuh-uh. I don't think so. Homework and chores are first. Guitar is last. Okay. Should I start with math, English, or history? When are they due? That means when do they need to be turned in? Math and English are due tomorrow. And the history project? The deadline is next week, on Tuesday. Okay, so do the math and English tonight. You can do the history project over the weekend. Okay, math and English tonight. Which one should I do first? Well, I always do the hardest thing first. Okay, so English, then math, then guitar. But before you do anything, yeah, okay, I know. Take out the trash. Right. All right. Now that we've read the conversation, let's go to page 71 and see if we can answer the questions. It says, who are the speakers? Well, that's easy. The conversation was between Winston and his mom. So the speakers are Winston and his mom. What are they talking about? They're talking about how to prioritize all of the different things that Winston needs to do so that he can complete all of his tasks. Next, it says complete Winston's to-do list. Then number the tasks in order of priority. So what I'd like for you to do is to go back and read the conversation and see if you can put the order together from most important to least important. And list the tasks that need to be done and show the priority list. And when you do that, it should be this way. It should be take out the trash first, because the book puts that number 1. Then number 2 was the English essay. Number 3 is math. Number 4 is practice guitar. And number 5 is the history project. Now let's move to part 3 and look at the box, the gray box that has the words that we're going to be using in the green box when we fill in the blanks. I'm going to read the words for you, so please follow along. Chores, deadline, due, impatient, order, prioritize, procrastinating, tasks, and to do. And now I'm going to read the green box and I'm going to fill in the blanks with the correct words. Winston is listening to music in his room. His mother comes in and tells him to stop procrastinating. She is very impatient because he hasn't taken out the trash and he hasn't done his homework. Winston has too many things to do. His mother suggests making a to-do list. That's a list of all of the different tasks that you need to do. First, she tells him to list all the tasks he needs to do. Then, she tells him to prioritize. Put his tasks in order of importance. His mother says he needs to do his homework and chores first. He decides to do his English and math homework first because they are due the next day. He also has a history project, but the deadline is next Tuesday. After he finishes his homework, he will practice guitar. But before he does anything else, he has to take out the trash. All right, that completes Lesson 6A, and I hope it was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.